hard work goes into producing our food, but there's a lot of six-legged freeloaders out there ready to help themselves before that food reaches our plates. Each year, 10 to 30% of our food is lost to insects after harvest before it makes it to our homes. That's a third of your dinner gone missing before you sit down at the table. Every year, this translates to a loss of $100 billion globally in food disposal costs, pest management, and other expenses. In the Morrison lab at the USDA-ARS Center for Grain and Animal Health in Manhattan, Kansas, we are developing new and better ways to manage these insects so that we lose less of our food while increasing the sustainability of post-harvest agriculture. We are primarily trying to protect stored products, which includes everything after it is harvested, as it is stored, transported, processed, marketed, and then delivered to end users. One of the projects we have led in collaboration with Kansas State University, Arkansas State University, and Vestergaard Franson deals with using long-lasting insecticide netting and attract and kill traps to control post-harvest insects at food facilities. Long-lasting insecticide netting, or LLIN for short, has historically been used to reduce the spread of malaria by killing mosquito vectors in tropical regions of the world. The real benefit of LLIN is that it confines insecticide use to the net and away from the commodity, thus potentially allowing for decreased fumigant use in food facilities. It is also low maintenance and typically has great effectiveness for 2 or more years. Using a video tracking procedure, we have found that the technique decreases insect movement after exposure by 2 to 9-fold directly after exposure, and continues to decrease movement a week after exposure compared to controls. Using a simulated dispersal apparatus, we have found that this prohibits insects from dispersing to novel food resources. Next steps include evaluating LLIN in simulated warehouses and commercial facilities by master's student Rachel Wilkins to determine whether it can decrease pest infestations in commodities. At this point, LLIN is an incredibly promising strategy for diversifying post-harvest integrated pest management programs. Other research in the lab is investigating the chemical and behavioral ecology of stored product pests and their natural enemies, with the aim of manipulating their populations for improved control. Overall, our goal is to deliver sustainable solutions to stakeholders while helping to meet food production targets under a growing world population. If you are interested in finding out more about the lab's research, please visit the address on the screen or contact Dr. Rob Morrison at william.morrison@usda.gov. Mention of commercial products does not imply endorsement by the USDA and are provided for scientific information only.